The Coyote Twin, Vermilion's downtown theater. Providing entertainment Thursdays through Sundays.
Vermilion businesses are relying on college students.
Tonight we look at what you need to know if you're looking for a job locally. Coyote News starts right now.
Live from the Al Newharth Media Center, this is Coyote News.
Welcome to Coyote News. I'm Sydney Colin.
And I'm Marissa Brunkhorst. We'll also look at a few events happening in Vermilion over the next week. But first, for the first time since 2017, the Earth experienced a solar eclipse. An eclipse occurs when the moon passes in front of the sun, blocking its rays and causing it to appear shadowed. To celebrate the event, USD's Physics Club partnered with CAB to host a viewing party. The party featured coverage of the eclipse from around the world and offered students special viewing glasses to protect their eyes. Unfortunately, a cloudy sky blocked the rare event for most people in the state.
Solar eclipses are actually pretty common, but most of them just occur over open ocean. It's like 75% of the Earth is just water. So to have an eclipse over land, that's more rare.
Those wanting to view the next solar eclipse will have to wait until 2045.
Crews from several communities in western South Dakota responded to a grass fire burning on the Pine Ridge Reservation. Firefighters have been working since Friday to put out the flames, and no buildings in the area have yet been damaged. The fire is over 30% under control thanks to the rain that's hit the reservation. An estimated 550 acres were impacted by the fire. The spring 2024 semester is winding down, but students are already looking ahead to the next academic year. The registrar's office has opened registration for the summer semester and the upcoming fall and spring. The Belbus Center is in charge of academic records, including grades, class schedules, and graduation information. The office staff helps students change a major and add or delete a minor. The registrar recommends signing up for classes as soon as possible to avoid being put on a wait list and missing out on a required course.
Steps for Hope is an annual walk and run sponsored by USD's Lost and Found group. They say the purpose of the event is to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Funds raised will stay in the community to continue efforts to support students and prevent suicide. Steps for Hope starts at Prentice Park Saturday morning. Registration starts at 9 with the race starting at 10. There is a cost to participate in the fundraiser, but students, faculty, staff, and community members are welcome. Also at Prentice Park, Dakotathon's hosting a fun run this week before their big dance marathon. There's an option for a mile-long fun run or a 5K competitive race. Registration takes place at the event and includes a free t-shirt. The Dakotathon fun run also starts at Prentice Park at 10. Then the day of event takes place the following Saturday, starting at 9.
Students looking for part-time jobs could soon secure one. The city offers several resources students can use to find a job. Local business owner Dale Hine of Alfredo's Pizza says USD students are important to his business.
My entire kitchen, other than one person as a student, so I rely really heavily on the university. I guess I have a couple high school kids that are pretty good, but yeah, I rely very heavily on the college for pretty much my entire career.
Students searching for a part-time job are encouraged to attend the online Venture Vermilion Job Fair on May 1st from 3 to 5.
Having extracurricular activities while completing a college degree is not only a way to de-stress from the classwork, but it can also be a way to boost a resume. The nearly 200 campus groups and clubs use a variety of methods to recruit new members, as Coyote News' Emma Richardson reports.
Coyote Crazies have had past student athletes sit in on the interview process for potential student leaders to find someone who will help with the mission of the organization.
For the Coyote Crazies, we send out a application over USD Involved, and that goes out to all students. And we try and do two things. We try and just pick random students from the student body, and then we look at who was involved in our organization last year. And between those two recruiting mechanisms, we can typically find really great applicants.
The USD dance team has a different approach when it comes to finding members. The recruitment process involves recruit clinics throughout the year.
Captains are selected at the beginning of every single year. We do a voting system for the teammates. We can actually vote for who we would like to represent them as captains.
Both groups recruit new members every year. For Coyote News, I'm Emma Richardson.
After the break, we look at a local group helping to feed the community. You're watching Coyote News.
Do you feel tired and anxious at times? Do you feel like you can't focus on your school assignments? Exercising might be your solution. It helps you feel less anxious and gloomy. You can relax better and you suffer less from stress. You will get more energy, sleep better, and find it less difficult to remember all your courses. So move your body and be your own change.
Yoga has a way of spilling over into other areas of your life, so lessons that we learn on the mat seem to go with us when we walk out the door. And yoga teaches us to listen to our bodies, to ask for permission, and to learn ways of healing and balancing our bodies.
This is Coyote News.
Some students may struggle with money, making it easy to stress about meal planning. Every Thursday, the Newman Center hosts dollar dinners, providing supper for only $1. Sam Wiegand says this is a great way to give back to the community.
The real thing is really when people are able to enter into deeper friendship with each other, spend time together, hang out, have fun. Where it's not like a super intensive, scary thing, but like, oh, you want to come to dollar dinner? Yeah, sure. I guess I'll have dollar tacos. That'd be awesome.
The event brings in over 100 people each week. Dollar dinners start every Thursday night at 6 at the Newman Center. A USD undergraduate is heading to Nevada for a conference. Coyote News' Jodianne Tyson is live in the muck to talk to her about her research. Jodianne.
Thanks, Sydney. I'm here with Rachel Spinks, a senior. Now, Rachel, you'll be presenting your research at a top national conference for the Broadcast Education Association. Now, as an undergraduate researcher, what is one challenge that you faced and how did you overcome that challenge?
Absolutely. I think one challenge with any type of research is sometimes your data and results don't come out to what you're expecting. So I think that can sometimes be a challenge because you have to rework your research a little bit. But I think one of the great things about research is that it is unexpected. So I think in terms of overcoming that challenge, it's just being adaptable and learning and going on with the process.
And what's one topic or what exactly will you be presenting on for the conference?
So I will be presenting on national policy documents. I took 2 different public policy documents and I analyzed it like a storybook to pull key themes about artificial intelligence.
And you've presented on similar topics right here at USD. How does presenting in Las Vegas differ from previous presentations?
Yes. So this conference, like you said, is a national conference, so the stakes are a little higher. I also am the only undergraduate presenting on my panel. The rest are professors, so that adds a little bit more to it. But I'm really excited, so I think it should be a lot of fun.
And what would you say to any undergraduate students who either they are currently doing research or will be doing research and they're not necessarily sure what topic they should present on?
I think just enjoy the process. You don't necessarily have to land on one thing. I research a variety of topics and I kind of bounce back and forth. And I think over time you'll kind of find your niche areas and you'll develop them fuller. But the fun part is kind of looking around to the whole broad topics.
And you'll be going to Las Vegas. What is one thing that you're looking forward to the most?
I think I am looking forward to learning about everyone else's topics. Obviously, this is a top conference, so there's going to be a lot of people there and a lot of really cool research. So I'm really excited to meet some really cool people.
Thanks so much, Rachel, and all the best. There are so many great research opportunities right here at USD. For Coyote News, I'm Jodianne Tyson.
Thanks, Jodianne. Professor Travis Saloof will be joining Spinks at the Las Vegas Media Conference this weekend.
The AV Lounge and Stupid Happy Collective are presenting Vermcats. Sounds like summer. This EDM show will feature different types of dance music, along with lights and visuals. The event kicks off Friday night at the AV Lounge. Doors open at 7:30. Then on Saturday night, Lila's Rose is back to perform in the Charcoal Lounge. The band formed out of the Greek chapter Beta Theta Pi. Beverly Hills Thrift Store will open the night at 9, with Lila's Rose taking the stage at 10.
As temperatures rise, so has the number of students traveling to class on sidewalks, but not all of them are walking. Both bicycles and electric scooters are options for students to commute from class to class. While USD allows students to check out bikes from the Muck Information Desk, many of the electronic scooters are from somewhere else. The privately owned Levy company has scooters that can be checked out using their app to find the closest available ride. Students are then able to input their payment information and watch a video on how to operate the scooters. The university bicycles are also available for checkout and return during normal Muck hours on a first-come, first-served basis. Teeks Tacos is back. The annual fundraiser for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital includes all-you-can-eat tacos and a taco eating contest. In the past, the event has raised more than $1,000 for the organization. Teeks Tacos takes place tomorrow afternoon at 5 at the Tau Kappa Ellipson chapter facility.
TED Talks are back on campus. Join speakers at Farber Hall where they talk about their research, motivate the audience, and plan to inspire. TEDx USD takes place in Farber Hall Wednesday night at 5. Tickets are available at the door. Seating is limited. Next on Coyote Sports, some track athletes are moving up in the school's rankings.
And the dance team's holding tryouts.
Dedication, resilience, and devotion. These three words define the USD dance team. As ambassadors of the university, the collegiate dancers engage the crowd on game days, connect with the community through events, and prepare for the UDA College National Championship to represent the university. Dance team is more than just a sport, it's a passion.
Goes on 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
This is Coyote News.
This is Coyote Sports. I'm Spencer Bewley.
And I'm Myra Ingram. The track and field teams will compete at home on Saturday. This comes after setting new personal records in the USD Early Bird. Michael Grace took second place in the men's 110-meter hurdle. He had a personal best time of 14.25 seconds, ranking 6th in Coyote history. Avery Schmeichel won the women's 100-meter hurdles, moving up to 2nd in school history. Sarah Riefenroth improved her season best in the 200 meters, winning the event and moving to 2nd in Summit League standings. Ardell Inlay won 1st in both the men's 100 and 200 meters.
4 basketball players have been voted to the Summit League Basketball's Academic All-League team. The league announced Monday that Grace Larkins and Nicole Avila Ambrosi were voted onto the team. This is Larkins' second time earning the distinction and Avila Ambrosi's first. On the men's side, Paul Bruns and Max Burchell were added to the team for the first time in both of their careers. The team is voted on by the league's sports information directors and faculty athletic representatives. To be eligible, student athletes must have a cumulative GPA above 3.3, have completed a full academic year at their current institution, and participated in at least 50% of their team's competitions.
The women's golf team will head to Kansas for the Summit League Championships. They last competed at the Stampede at the Creek. Emma Henningsen led the Coyotes with a final score of 12 over par 228. She finished tied for 10th place overall in the event. Behind Henningsen was Katie Nicola with an overall score of 13 over par 229. She finished tied for 13th. The Coyotes finished with a team score of 56 over par 920, finishing 5th overall. The women's tennis team will host Senior Day at their match against North Dakota on Friday. They last went head-to-head with Oral Roberts, where they won the number 1 and number 3 doubles matches. USD also won 4 of the doubles matches, securing the win against Oral Roberts 5-2. This marks the team's 10th win of the season. Friday's match will take place at 1 on the USD tennis courts.
The softball team lost to Creighton yesterday after facing North Dakota this past weekend. Game 1 went into an extra inning as the teams were tied at 3 runs in the 8th inning. USD won 5-3 on a 2-run single by Tatum Vallada in the 9th inning. In Game 2, Corey Wedeking and McKenna Young combined for a complete game shutout. Wedeking threw 9 strikeouts and Young threw 3. The Coyotes win this one 8-0. In Game 3, USD took an early lead in the 3rd, causing the Fighting Hawks to respond and tie it in the 4th. North Dakota then scored again in the 7th, causing South Dakota to lose 1-2. The team currently sits at 4th in Summit League standings with a 3-5 record in conference play. USD's dance team is holding tryouts for their 2024-2025 season. Day 1 of the tryout will be the clinic portion. Participants will practice the fight song, rallying, technique, and 30-second routines. Day 2 will be the physical tryout portion. Session 1 consists of game day material and skills, and Session 2 will be 3 30-second dances. Day 3 will be the interview portion. The team will be announced once all interviews have concluded. The link to the sign-up is on the dance team's Instagram page.
USD Intramurals is holding a 2-person golf scramble. The 9-hole scramble takes place Friday at the Bluffs Golf Course. It costs $15 per person and an extra $15 for a golf cart. The deadline to register is today. Intramurals is also hosting the Outdoor Soccer's 11 tourney. The Open Tournament takes place April 22nd through the 26th at the football and track field. The registration deadline is April 19th and participation is free. Those interested can register on IM League's website.
Football quarterback Aiden Bauman used social media to announce he's hosting a quarterback and wide receiver developmental camp. Bauman will be joined by Chris Strevler, Jake Winicky, and Mark Gronowski, who are either current or former football players from USD and SDSU. The camp's being held at the Sanford Fieldhouse in Sioux Falls on May 4th and 5th. The first camp day is for youth, while the second day will be for high schoolers. The camp includes field work, a classroom chalk talk, film breakdown, and leadership discussions. Those interested can register on the Sanford Sports website. That's it for Coyote Sports.
When we come back, we ask students about the smartest person they know. Stay with us.
This is Coyote News.
An escaped mountain goat that got stuck under a bridge in Kansas City will soon be reunited with its owners. The animal had been missing for 2 months and the owner suspected it was stolen. After Monday's eclipse, people spotted the animal hopping around on the pillars that supported the bridge. Firefighters were eventually able to save the goat.
Today is National Siblings Day. To celebrate, we asked our ex-followers if they get along with their sibling or not. Well, Sydney, do you get along with your siblings?
I have a younger brother, and so growing up, we definitely did not, but I feel like now we're pretty good. How about you? I know you have 2 younger ones.
Yeah, I'm the oldest. It was kind of brutal for a while there, but I think it's better now. Yeah, I don't know if they're watching this, but that's cool.
Let's see what Twitter had to say. Or X, excuse me. 85%.
Oh, right, yeah. That surprises me. I guess I did not have that experience growing up.
Follow our X page at USD Coyote News to take part in more of our weekly polls. When thinking of the smartest people from the past, some might say Albert Einstein or Eleanor Roosevelt.
In this week's Out and About, we asked students to name the smartest person they know.
Here's what they had to say.
I'd have to say Austin Weber.
Austin Weber.
Carly Flory, because she helps me out with answers and it's her birthday.
Probably my father.
It's got to be Colton Fries.
Definitely my mom.
My mom. She has a PhD in chemistry and she's a super smart researcher.
Probably Ellie Cruzy. She's very smart. Sometimes.
Besides myself, I'd have to say Tom French, the owner of Charcoal Orange.
Kiera Pepper.
My dad.
Oh, it's definitely got to be me, right?
Definitely a tie between Olivia Golseth and Camden Roth. Newmanites Unite, Med Students Unite.
Lauren Fries, the professor of art history at the Fine Arts College.
Probably Ethan Borner.
Probably Austin Weber. I mean, he just seems like he's all there, so.
You know, probably my boy JP over here.
Todd Meckling.
Todd Meckling, our
He
guy.
is a very smart man. Anyone have any celebrities that you guys would think is the smartest person, or?
None that can top Todd Meckling, that's for sure.
That's what I was gonna say.
So fair.
I'm going to roll with Eliza Aiken. She's on the track team. You guys might not know her,
Okay,
but
okay.
smartest person I know for sure, no doubt. So, yeah.
Okay. Well,
That's all for Coyote News.
pick up the Volant's latest issue to learn about the new NIL collective for USD students.
Listen to 91.1 for news updates throughout the week and for coverage of your USD sports.
Don't forget to follow our social media pages for daily updates and the weekly poll. Have a great night.